All right, Leo, here we go. Leo. I love doing Leo readings. I'm starting the day with Leo. It's going to be epic. I know it is from my pre-shuffle. I know y'all see a 10 of cups there. Two people sitting on a rainbow, right? Yeah, stay tuned. All right, Leo. How are you? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, soulmate energies, soulmate cycle. Where the fuck are we at? For the month of December 2021, I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to rip into this reading. I know what these energies are. I feel them. I even got a little song lyric for you. It's going to be great. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, sit your ass down, get your pants around your ankles. I don't fucking care. Grab yourself a soda, some popcorn, and sit back and enjoy the ride, Leo. That's it. You found it for a reason if you found Steve's Love Tarot. As always, Leo, I say at the beginning of the videos, I can't tell you apart from your soulmate. You're intertwined. So I say somebody on a Leo reading. Somebody. Instead of your person or you, I say somebody. If it's you, you know it's you. If it's your person, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay then. I got my backwards black hat on. I got my hunter orange on right here because I'm going to be doing some construction later here at the house. But right now, I'm going to do some construction on some lions. Here we go. My pre-shuffle, 10 cups, the bottom of the deck. I thought this is great. Finally, Leo broke free. Somebody broke free. The song lyric I got is from a song from a man named Harry Chapin. It's Taxi is the name of the song. And the lyric is toward the end of the song, after he drops her off. She wanted to be an actress and he was going to learn to fly, right? She took off for the footlights and all that shit. Anyway, the only acting she's doing at the end of the song is acting happy inside her handsome home. Yeah. And here she's acting happy inside her handsome home. Happy, right there, male or female, it's a she in the fucking song. Right here, 10 of cups. Yep, it's a fairy tale happiness though. 10 of cups is often illusionary. It's an illusion. It's someone who, what's the word? Who thinks the wedding is the marriage, and it's not. Right? Your person doesn't have to be married. I'm just giving you an analogy. Right? They have the fairy tale wedding on the mountaintop. Right? It's beautiful. And they think there's a saying in psychology, a lot of psychologists use it, the more fairy tale the wedding, the more nightmare hell the fucking marriage is. Right? And those original fairy tales, I have them in books, the Brothers Grimm and all that. I have the books. I've read them. And they're pretty fucking scary. They're pretty terrifying. One in particular, you know, anyway. The bottom line is, right here, 10 cups. It's all about pentacles for this person. It's all about stability. It's all about responsibility, what you're supposed to be doing, practicality. Marry the right family, marry well, do well, whatever it is. I don't know, right? Cold on the outside. Queen of Swords underneath all that. Right? It's doing what you have to do. But this person's realizing some truths here. This story changes. Okay? I'm just giving you the beginning here. Because underneath this is a lot of secrets. There's a lot suppressed, pushed down in this person. I've been feeling it in the energy since I've been pulling on these since February of this year. Okay? I've only been here a little while. But there's some secrets here. And the intuition inside, secrets. I got both cards of secrets. High Priestess and the Moon, back to back. So much going on. It's like if it is a marriage, it's like on the outside, it's this. And on the inside, it's something completely different. Right here. But here's where we change. It's the Two of Pentacles. Right? Ass on the front, inbred girl, but still Two of Pentacles. They don't know what to do because their soul is in a battle with their ego. And it has been for some time in this Leo soulmate cycle energy. Either somebody, your person or you, I don't know. But it's an epic battle between the soul and the ego, the brain. The brain wants to protect. It wants to, no, you don't want to love that soulmate connection. No, you want to stay where you are because it's safe and practical and it's what mommy and daddy wants for you. It's that kind of energy. Again, it doesn't have to be that exactly. Please don't be literal here. I'm talking to thousands of people. I have to cut it down the middle. A lot of secrets. It's all, here she's acting happy inside her handsome home. Male or female, it's a she in the song. Right there. They don't know what to do. But it's kind of decision time here. Because somebody is going back and forth. Deep inside, there's a lot going on underneath the surface. And underneath that, here's the linchpin. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's a card of independence. It's a card of somebody wanting to get independent. I'm going to tell you exactly what's in the energy right here, and it don't matter if your person's married or lives alone with Cheetos and a cat. This is a person who in their soul is a free spirit. Right? You all know what that is, right? A free spirit, hippy-dippy kind of person. You know, free. I'm a free spirit, believe it or not. I am. But I let that out a long time ago. I made decisions early in life that allowed me to live that way. Anyway, this person is a free spirit. But in their practical world, in the 3D world, they're not living like that. They're controlled on some level by something or someone or some situation or expectations or whatever. And they're done with it. They're making a decision about not being controlled anymore. And that's what's going on across the board here. Somebody is. Could be you, could be your person, could be both of you. I don't know. But somebody is all done being controlled. The free spirit is winning. That's why we have the High Priestess and the Moon together. Right? That's the High Priestesses. You know, the Moon by itself is just secrets being kept. Oh, this is a secret. On the outside, we're happily this. And on the inside, we fight like cats and dogs and stab each other with forks. You know. But with the High Priestess there, it's coming to the surface. That High Priestess card in this deck, that crown chakra is open. It's flying out of there. I mean, it's a big old fire hose from a goddamn fire truck, right? So somebody's making some decisions, right? Let's find out where we go here. Somebody's a free spirit and they're tired of being controlled. The soul, they're not living their soul's purpose, and they haven't been, and that's why they've been unhappy. And they're realizing that, okay? But on the outside, it's all roses and rainbows, and I'm with the King of Pentacles. It's great. I just get the feeling for some of you, for a lot of you, and I always have with these Leo readings, that this is a marriage of some kind. That it's either what mommy and daddy wanted and what pounded into someone's head as core programming when they were a child, or it's just some kind. It almost reads like an arranged marriage, almost kind of thing. But anyway, I don't know. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It's just the core energy here is somebody's acting happy inside their handsome home, and it's bullshit because they're controlled. It's why you two aren't together. It's why this soulmate connection isn't together. If they are married, that person seems to know about it. It's in the energy. It floats around, and they don't want anything to do with whatever. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck and let's see where we go. I try to keep it as general as possible because I know for all of you, your person isn't married or whatever. But it can be some kind of family dynamic too. You know, families can be very controlling. You know, you drink the Kool-Aid. I always say you got one of those families with a family trust. Right? You see those families that have that, and everybody contributes a percentage of their income and it all goes to whatever. The minute you contribute to that in those families, you drank the Kool-Aid. They got you. They got their hooks in you. A lot of them do those types of things under the guise that it's helpful for send the kids to college and we can use the money for family. It's not. It's actually a control mechanism. Because I come from one of those families that has one of those, and I never contributed. I never had anything to do with it because I knew. I watched when I was a kid. It's a control mechanism. Somebody's being, and I'm not saying that's what's going on either. I'm just giving examples of what's in the energy. This is how it feels to me. So, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. Let's go here, universe. Let's see where we go. Make sure my video's still working. It's been acting up lately. Put old Steve Hand in here. Hello? Got things. There we go. All right. I've given you the pre-shuffle. I've given you as much general information as I can. The card before the cut is why we're here. It's from the pre-shuffle. It's the Queen of Swords. This is why we're here. This is somebody getting real. Getting real. Waking the fuck up. Realizing they don't want to be controlled anymore. They want to do, their free spirit in their soul, it's there. It doesn't surprise me. Right? Whoever this person is, whether I'm reading for you or somebody else, has fire in their belly. There's no doubt about it. It's a free spirit. And they may have even had a nervous breakdown at some point in their life because of this. And didn't realize that it was their soul trying to get out. Their real them trying to get out. Probably thought it was something else. Doctor probably diagnosed it as anxiety disorder and gave them some meds and stupid shit like that. Which is fine if that's really what's wrong. And I'm sure it masks the symptoms just fine. But I don't think that's what's really wrong here. Again, just my opinion. You don't come here for whatever. Keep taking the meds. If it's you, knock yourself out. Keep taking them. If the doctor says to do it, you do it. It ain't my job to tell you not to. And I'm not. I'm just saying it was because the soul was in a battle. And here's your proof. 3 of Cups right here. We got ourselves a third party situation here. We got ourselves a third energy. We always do with Leo. Okay? Somebody's married or in a family dynamic, or that third party can be a career. It can be anything. I'm so tired of explaining that to people. A third, everything is energy. A third energy could be a toaster keeping you two apart. It doesn't matter. But for most of you, it's a fucking marriage or a family dynamic or both, right? God forbid somebody marry into some prominent family. Oh, that's the worst fucking thing you can do. Those people cook. They control what you can say. They control what you do. They control. You mustn't. We must protect our precious reputation. There's some kind of precious reputation or image in play here. Image of some kind. It doesn't have to be prominence or... I'm not saying they're a fucking prince or something. But there's something here. 3 of Cups. This here is somebody who wants to open up. That's nice to see after the cut. The Queen of Swords is getting real. Let's shuffle the deck here. I love doing Leo readings. I love this energy. I could write a psychology paper 100 pages long on the energy I've got coming in right now. 100 fucking pages. I could. So many people are sad in this world and suppressed because they're not living their lives, their soul's purpose. They're living by what someone else expects of them. It's very dangerous. That's why 3/4, I say half, 3/4 of this country are popping meds just to stay happy, like the Rolling Stones sang, 19th Nervous Breakdown and Mother's Little Helper. Let's go here. Leo, give me a reading, universe. Tell me what you're talking about here. Tell me why that Queen of Swords is here. Now the card, the overall energy, just to be more transparent about my readings, the overall energy here is crossing the Queen of Swords, technically. Alright? Which was why the fuck are we here. Somebody getting real. Back from the pre-shuffle after all that shuffling is the moon. And I bet underneath it is still the High Priestess. The universe did that on purpose. You did that on purpose, didn't you, you fickle old gal? Yeah. Somebody getting real. The soul is winning. In the battle of the soul and the ego for somebody here, the soul is kicking the ego brain's ass. It really is. They can't keep it from themselves anymore. Look at this card here. She can't hold her breath any longer. She's starting to once the bubbles start coming out, you're fucked. You need to come to the goddamn surface quickly, because the only thing keeping you afloat is the air in your lungs. You let out the air in your lungs and you go deep. That's how you do deep diving. You don't hold your breath. Well, you hold your breath, but you don't take a breath in. You sink right to the bottom. It's the air in your lungs that keeps you from diving deep. It's letting out. She's gonna drown. She's drowning in her. Somebody here is drowning in their own shit, in their own bullshit, and the soul is winning. We got a free spirit trying to come out that's tired of being fucking controlled. Whoever it is, I don't know, but this soulmate connection, I'm sure, is playing a big role in it. I think this person learned a lot. Whoever this is learned a lot from this soulmate connection. It's the shit, that's why. That's why I get so fired up and excited about Leo readings, because the soulmate connection here is so fucking strong. And I've issued warnings in the past. I've said, come on, somebody needs to do something here. I teared up in one reading. This connection is so powerful. All right, right here, let's pull a reading. Right here is, let's move this over. Right here is the energy around the connection. Right here is how somebody feels in their emotions. Right here is how somebody feels about somebody in this connection. Not what they show, not what they say, because it is all bullshit. It's all underwater. Right here's the hidden energy, a message from me and the universe and me chatting, and I'll share it with you. It's red with the energy of the connection. It's separate from the reading, technically. And right here is the the potential final outcome of all this. I say potential because I can't predict anyone's free will. No one can, not even the universe. And in this case here, it is less and less down to free will. I got two major arcanas here for our reading. Our whole reading's clarifying this. Somebody getting real. Somebody don't want to be controlled anymore. I feel that. Let's go. This is going to be good. All right, what's the first card out after the moon? What's the energy around the connection right now? Holy shit. Come back again. Time number 3. Queen of Swords. And I've been shuffling this deck like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Somebody getting real. The energy of around this connection right now is somebody's doing a lot of thinking. Look at her, she thinking. Somebody's doing a lot of thinking about this. Alright? Fancy sandals on, sword in the sheath. I see it. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. We saw it with the Two of Pentacles. What am I going to do here? I'm a free spirit. I want this, I want that. I got people telling me everything. Somebody's being told everything they can't do. That's why the word can't has been in the energy for a long time. It's not, they don't feel like they can. And then that's not good. If you're in a marriage, that's when it becomes bad. Marriage requires independence on each person's part. Or it doesn't work. It becomes a prison. And that's when resentment builds. That's when people start drinking. Right? And cheating. And doing all kinds of shit. A long-term commitment of any kind requires a relaxed sort of chill, a relaxed trust, a relaxed level of whatever, you know. We're together, that's good, right on. That's not what's here, and somebody's thinking about that. How does somebody feel in their emotions? And she might take that sword out. He or she. King of Pentacles came back. Our whole pre-shuffle's just coming back. Our whole fucking, I mean, to a point. Our whole pre-shuffle's coming back. It's important. That was an important pre-shuffle. That's why I stayed on it. And I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled. And when I get repeat messages from the universe, that fickle old gal is trying to tell us something. It's saying Steve's right. If this reading isn't resonating with you, if this is, no, it's not my person there, but then take off. Because this is for a few thousand people for sure. And if that's all I get on this as far as views, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because this is a message somebody out there needs to hear. Alright, you want to, or if it's your person, you want to know what's going on. If it's you, Leo, and you're doing this thinking about being controlled, you got to live your soul's purpose. You cannot not do that. You will age faster through stress and drinking and whatever it is you're doing. It will fuck you up. And that's, hey, do what you want. I have to keep my lawyer happy. Do what you want. Do what your doctor tells you and do what you want. There you go. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just a fuckwit hand on a video. Which is a gross understatement, I suppose. King of Pentacles. Yeah. How they feel. Well, they feel like the King of Pentacles is an energy of stability. They feel stable, but There's an energy of here, but you know, with the moon here, there's so many secrets beneath the surface. This is what's controlling them. All they feel is what's controlling them, and what it is pentacles. Okay, but this person's got a lot of soul. Whoever this is has a powerful, wise old soul that's being wasted. It's just being wasted on superficial nonsense. Right here, how does somebody feel about somebody in their emotions? Yeah, look at this. In the soulmate connection is where the real happiness is. 10 cups here. 40 and slip, 9 cups, I said. 10 cups. Yeah, this is the position of how someone feels. This connection, so that tells me that the pre-shuffle had a double meaning. Your connection, this soulmate connection, makes someone very happy. Probably both of you. There's 2 people on the card sitting on the rainbow here. Somebody needs to cut something out. Somebody's soul needs to wake up. It's a soul connection. What they have in the 3D, whatever it is, whether it be a family dynamic, whatever that third energy is, a marriage, a family, a career, a dog, a toaster, whatever it is, it's all pentacle based. It's all practical. It's all expectations. It's all nonsense. And somebody's thinking about cutting it out. But on the flip side of that, the other person in this soulmate connection, whoever that is thinking about cutting it out too. Because everybody all around has had enough here in their own way on either side. Oh, this is fascinating. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're done with the pre-shuffle. What's the universe message? I don't believe this. I took a peek at it. This always happens for Leo readings. It always does. What is somebody thinking of cutting out? This always happens. It's justice. I can't have a Leo reading without my divorce coming up. It's divorce court on ABC TV. Right there. It's justice. Somebody's soul. If it's not divorce, it doesn't matter. But this right here, Queen of Swords has had enough. Queen of Swords wants more. Whoever that is, male or female. It's justice. It's somebody's soul's winning here. The soul is winning. It is. Yeah, it is. And somebody's about to communicate this. You don't get justice without communication. It is a card of communication. A lot of readers don't know that. But if you think about it, any kind of justice requires you knowing about it in some way. It could be communication through the 5D. It could be either way. Somebody here. This is wow. I don't even have words. That's amazing. Potential final outcome for whatever this is. Potential final outcome. What is it? 5 of Wands. It's conflict. If your person's married or in some kind, whatever she wants to cut out, he or she wants to cut out and is thinking about, it's about to turn into some fights. There's going to be some fighting on somebody's side. All right? You don't have justice without a fight either. Okay? There's going to be some fighting here. Either internal within themselves. This person is conflicted. This card proves, whether it's external or internal, on the internal side, this card is red with what's controlling them. Pentacles. This person, as I said already, their soul is a free spirit. It's trying to get out. They've been controlled a long time. It would not surprise me if this person, with the moon and the high priestess together here, again, a repeating message, if this person had a nervous breakdown at some point in the past. If they haven't, they're headed for one. Because their soul purpose is very powerful, whoever this is. It's very powerful. They're supposed to be using their inner wisdom. They're an old soul. They're supposed to be using their inner wisdom to help people, to help the world, to write books, to do something. Something constructive, something that helps others. Right? There's a higher purpose here. There always has been to this Leo angle on the connection. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to give this deck a break because so many repeating messages came back from the pre-shuffle. I'm going to switch to the Little Light Seer deck. Okay? At the bottom of it, by the way, is the 8 of Swords randomly there. Somebody is really up in their fucking head here. Let's clarify. Let's go a layer deeper. Somebody is tired of being controlled, and they're in a battle, either external, internal, or both. But the universe says there's justice coming here. Somebody's breaking free, or it's decision time, or something like that. And we've seen it in my weekly poll and in the one card for each sign I did on Friday. We've seen it. 9 of Cups just tried to go by as I was talking. Tried to jump out. 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, a wish fulfilled. Somebody's wish here, by the way, is the soulmate connection. I think this is the only thing keeping this person going. If they haven't had a nervous breakdown yet, it's this soulmate connection is the only thing that's stopping it from happening. But they see this slipping away. That's the problem. Once that's gone, they're stuck. This person, obviously, whoever this is, they drank the Kool-Aid, as we like to say. We like to say that in my family in particular, because we got cousins who drank the Kool-Aid and contribute to the fund and are controlled by the family. And then you got people like me who just, fuck off, I'm out of here. 19 years old, I flew 3,000 miles away. I'm fucking gone. You can have your fucking family fund. You know, knock yourself out. I knew, because I can read timelines, and I knew what my timeline was if I did. So I got the fuck out. This person drank the Kool-Aid, and now they regret it. Sometimes, though, when you drink the Kool-Aid, you get stuck. Queen of Swords, why is it here? Let's clarify. Let's do this. Come on now. Universe wants me to shuffle. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, crossing the Queen of Swords, is the King of Cups. It's love withheld. It's a cold situation that they're in. I got cold here, and I got afraid to be vulnerable here. Right? I got just love is doled out a little bit. Right? If it's a marriage, it's one of those things, you know. Anyway, as pertaining to the connection, because this is the energy around the connection, someone's thinking about cutting something out, maybe getting a divorce. Yeah, and you can divorce anything. It's a vocabulary word. It doesn't just mean marriage. You can divorce yourself from a job, a dog, a family, a toaster. It doesn't matter. King of Cups, crossing this, they're afraid. They know they're going to have to open up and be vulnerable, and their soul wants to. What's on top here? Yeah, they want to. This is almost the Fool. I always say in this Lightseer deck, the Page of Wands, my party girl here, it's the same energy as the Fool. It really is. It has the same vibe. Somebody wants to break free. Break on through to the other side, right? The Doors. Jim Morrison. Break on through to the other side. That's our song right here. That's our song, and it really is. It popped in my head the second I pulled that card. Break on through to the other side by the Doors. Somebody wants love. Somebody wants to feel love. Somebody wants to go toward love. Somebody's tired of pentacles. Somebody's tired of being controlled. Somebody wants love. And they want to bring it. And they know they have to. And they're afraid to be vulnerable a little bit. Crossing that. It's a very clear message. Break on through to the other side. King of Pentacles, tell me about this. This is what's controlling the person. It's a sense of obligation around the card. Right? And that's always bad, obligation, complications. But it's expectations, obligations of a practical nature. It's that kind of thing. I don't know. There could be a kid involved and all kinds. There could be a dog involved. I don't know. Money involved. I'm going to leave. There is a message in here of I'm going to lose too much money if I go toward the soulmate connection, but I don't think they care anymore. Queen of Swords doesn't care. Once the soul wins, the soul doesn't know about money. It doesn't care. Money is just a thing it's a human thing. It's a thing that we use to trade for other things. And you can always make more of it. You don't get the time back. Love is precious. Time is precious. Our lives are very short. They're all just an illusion. It's just a blur. When you get to the end of if you're old enough, if you're like me, maybe 45, or if you're 50, think back. Wasn't it just a blink of an eye? You were 25? It was. For me, oh my God. It's crazy. Let's see where we go here. And well, the next 20 years are going to go by just as fast. Faster, actually. Time goes by quicker as we get older. Our perception of our life goes by faster as we get older. And I've explained that, the science behind that in the past. I may do a blog article on that. That might be fun. Crossing this is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're stubbornly just hanging on to something that's dead. Stubbornly hanging on because they have to. Something along those lines. It's the wounded warrior, though. Oh God, I can't even find the words. You know what I'm trying to say, right? They don't want this anymore. They feel control, but there's a fear of independence on some level. There's got to be a codependency here. After a while, it would just develop anyway. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Either they don't feel like they can make it on their own, or I don't know. What is, oh yeah, and here she's acting happy inside her handsome home, male or female. It's Fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands. It's fake love. It's fake love when this comes out with this. This card here is basically crossing this card. That's how they work in these things, okay? I just don't put them on top of each other because then you can't see the card underneath. This right here, if it's a marriage, it's fake. The love is gone. It's not there. It's just, it's somebody who would actually say, we're happily married. You know, when somebody who needs to, that's telling. If somebody needs to tell you that, if they need to add happily in there, it's a lie. I just instantly I go, okay, so you're unhappy. Okay, got it. You felt the need to tell me you were happy rather than just have me see it. You're unhappy. It is a fact. It is a fact. In my energy reads, in psychology, my energy reads tell me it's a fact 99.9% of the time. I've never been wrong on it. You don't need to say it. It's all pretend. And they want out of it. They're tired of being controlled. They want out of it. Break on through to the other side. The doors sang. Here's the other side. This is the position of the soulmate connection, how somebody feels about the soulmate connection. This is how both people feel. There's two people on the card. This is the only thing. This is the lighthouse in the storm for this person, whoever this is. This connection showed them what love is, right? It showed them what love is. What your connection represents to this person in the love department is a Knight of Cups. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. 10 of Cups. It's nice. But it's a fairy tale to them because what they're in is represented by a page. And they pretend that it's much more. Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It can be a family. It could be a way they're living, a way they're thinking. It can be any of that. But for the vast majority of you, it is another relationship of some kind. Probably either family or marriage. Could also be career. I have to point that out because I don't want somebody to shut off this video thinking, oh, well, my person's single, it's not them. No, if you shut off the video because your person's single and it's not them, you're probably too shit stupid to come to Steve's Love Tarot. I'd appreciate it if you'd unsubscribe. Because I've been going out of my way here explaining over the months that a third energy can be anything. Everything is energy. It could be a toaster. They're single, they live alone in an apartment by the airport with a cat. Haven't seen another human being in 15 years. It's their toaster oven that's keeping you two apart. That's third energy. That toaster oven is controlling them, and they pretend that they love that toaster oven, and they're tired of it. This connection showed them what human contact can be like. That's the third energy. That's the third party. Okay? Everything is energy. You have to separate yourself from being a human being. Human beings are just energetic beings. We're not, the universe itself is much bigger than us, okay? Everything means everything. Pavement, everything. Why is the Ten of Cups here? You really want me to shuffle, don't you? I'm running out of things to tell these people. It's stress. Eight of Swords. This connection keeps this person up at night, whoever it is. You or your person, somebody is up, thinking about it 24 fucking 7, overthinking it, thinking Lincoln. All they want to do is reach out. Whoever it is wants to talk. They want to see forward movement in this. I think they're, with the Queen of Swords here, I think a vast majority of you, somebody's cutting some shit out. The Devil. Obsessed. I see it. Eight of Swords is crossing. They're obsessed with this connection. Remember, that's crossing that. Crossing the whole fucking lot of it here is Eight Swords. Look at her. Male or female, look at her. This person can get out of this. They're keeping themselves trapped by overthinking. And I don't think they are anymore. The Queen of Swords is not an overthinker. She's a good thinker, male or female. Break on through to the other side right here. He kind of looked like Jim Morrison a little bit. But anyway, Jim wasn't no devil, that's for sure. But the devil got him. I tell you that. But either way, this person, it's obsession when it falls here. But but with the Eight of Swords crossing it, it's their own shit. This is an illusion. Everything is an illusion in the 3D, but this is an illusion right here. It's an illusion. This trapped. You don't have to pretend you're happy. Why the fuck would you go through life pretending you're happy? Life itself is fucking pretend. We create everything that's around us through our thoughts and the energy we put out and our feelings from our soul. We create everything that's around us. There's no need to pretend in life. You can have everything you want. It's already there. Just tune into the frequency. And you do that by getting real. Somebody learning here. What's this Justice? Oh, God. The universe really wants... the universe is a chatty son of a... Let's not forget, before I shuffle on that the moon is the whole... This whole reading is clarifying the moon, which is fueled by a high priestess. The two cards of secrets. But the secrets are failing. Those bubbles are coming out of her mouth. She's going to need to come up for air. There's a lot of pressure here in this reading. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. And I love that Fakey McFakerman fell there. It's fake. It's all superficial phoniness. I pick up a lot of narcissism here. I pick up a lot of false ego. I pick up a lot of worried about what other people think. Oh, what's everyone going to think? You know, if they got to get away from the family to come toward this connection, this soulmate connection, what's the family going to think? Oh, they might disown me. I might lose everything. Oh my God. You know what? You lose everything if you lose this connection, because love is everything. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Lose everything. You're going to lose what? Some superficial nonsense that has a small amount of love here that's based on pentacles because it's what mommy and daddy wanted, or because it is mommy and daddy? Come on now. Come on. Somebody needs to wake the fuck up here. This is devil energy crossed by the Eight of Swords. It's overthinking. I think they are waking up. I think this is what the fickle old gal is trying to tell us here with Justice. Oh, I'm on fire today. My table's crooked though. I'll make it all pretty for you. Alright, Justice. Why is it here? Jesus. I almost called it Jesus too. That's what's funny. Something about Jesus here. No, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't bring religion into my readings. That alienates people too much. I leave religion and politics out of my readings. I just keep them sex and dirty words. And let those alienate the prudes. And so the prudes go away. If you're a prude, you don't want to ever have a cup of coffee with me. I tell you what. My friends joke all the time, I'm timid on these videos. I'm mild here. This is Steve Light, is what you're getting. I'm behaving myself. I gotta conform to YouTube's community guidelines. Fucking bullshit. Someday I'll get off YouTube and just produce my own videos. Y'all can come watch them there and you get some serious shit. Alright, here we go. Justice. Here we go. Community guidelines. Fucking hell. Hangman. Fuck. Motherfucker. This is a whole new perspective on what they've got. The universe is emphatic. Somebody's either getting a divorce, somebody's breaking away from a family dynamic, a job, a way they've been behaving, a way they've been living. They want to be free. My initial read of the energy is just getting verified here, left and fucking right. It's getting verified. Somebody's a free spirit in the soul. The soul's been fighting it. They're controlled by expectations, by pentacles. Whatever that means to you. It doesn't matter. It's a third energy that is keeping this connection apart. This connection is rooted in real love. Somebody fucking knows it. Somebody fucking feels it. They're over fucking thinking it. And what they've got is pretending, and there she's acting happy inside her handsome home. But on the divine feminine side, on the non-runner side, whichever it is here, it's the other line from the song that comes after it. Which is, and me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I mean, it's true. This person, whoever this is, this person needs this connection more than the other person waiting on this person needs it. The other person is not showing up here. It's all about this person. I think the other person, if it's you, Leo, and I'm reading for your person, is slipping away. I think you're making a decision to, they're just going to stay in it. They drank the Kool-Aid, like Steve said, and they're just, I don't think so. You might want to leave the door open at the very least. You do what you want. But somebody here is getting a new perspective on what they got. And some justice is coming. What's on top of this? Yeah. Who's your fucking energy reader? Who? Tell me. I better be at least number 2. Here's the tower right here. Boom. Squirrel got his nuts blown clean off. Never have little baby squirrels. Alright? Let me tell you what. A tower on top of justice is the end of a fucking marriage. It always is. The hangman here is someone who's got a new perspective on it. It's the end. It doesn't have to be a marriage, but if your person is married, this motherfucker is over. It's been over. They're not given to it. It's coming crashing down because there's no fucking love. It's 2 children together pretending, telling the world how happy they are when it's based on practical nonsense. If it's not a marriage, it's a family dynamic controlled by mommy and daddy, or something within this person. The way they were raised, so they just put out a stoic nature and behave a certain way. Whatever it is, it's all coming to a fucking crashing, squirrel nut blown off fucking end. What's the next card? What's crossing the tower? The next card out. Oh, son of a bitch. And what wanted to come out with it was the 7 of Cups, by the way. Right? Choices, confusion, options. It's done. Dead. It's over. I got a tower, a 3 of Swords. It hurt them. Whatever it is that is controlling this person, and I knew this, and I've seen it in your extended readings, which, by the way, this motherfucker is getting an extended reading. You can take your sweet lion asses down to the description. There's going to be a link for an extended. Oh, fuck yeah. Whatever this is, this controlling, I'm pretending to be happy with, family, dynamic, marriage, toaster, career, whatever the fuck it is, it hurt this person in the past. I would not be surprised if this person in the past had some sort of either a mild collapse or a nervous breakdown. It would not surprise me to find that out. It would not in the slightest. They got cut deep. I mean, we got Kurt Cobain on this card. That is a hurt man. That is a man in the spirit world who watched a genre he built, he made, turn into foo fighting. I mean, the poor guy. I mean, I just feel for him. I do. I'm tempted to go out and buy me a Fender Mustang just in tribute of him. You know, just because. 3 swords. 3 swords. That's the guitar he played, for those of you that don't know. His famous guitar was a Fender Mustang, which originally was a student model made by Fender Guitar Company that a lot of guitar players picked up. It was actually the first guitar I ever had that I learned how to play on, was a Fender Mustang, a 1967 Fender Mustang, candy apple red. I sold it a long time ago. I don't know whatever happened. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. It might be in storage somewhere. Anyway, long story. Kind of coincidence. It was long before Nirvana when I got that guitar. It was long before. 3 swords. It hurt them, and yet they tried to make it work. This is that thing, whatever it is. Family hurts you, you try to make it work because they're family. You feel obliged, right? It's all an illusion. The illusion this person is keeping themselves in, the only thing that's real in the universe, the only thing that's real is love. It's rooted in, it's what all the energy is rooted in. It's where we come from, and it's where we go back to when we die. Now, I don't know what happens after that. I can't read past that point. But I do know that happens. And I'm sure there's a billion people who would agree with me on that, especially if they're in specific religions. But those religions are correct. It's where we come from. It's where we go back to when we die. This is young. This is a powerful message from the universe with a hanged man crossing it. I want you to take note. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, and minor arcana, meaning their free will. 3 of Swords is minor arcana, pain, hurt. Their free will made them stay in it. Probably also so they can learn something. You can't have light without shade. This person really, if anything, if this never happens, if you two never come together, this person learned what true love feels like, what their true match, who their true match might be. Right? Because this ain't. I can promise you that. They learned who their true match might be from this connection. Well, that's good. That's at least nice. But I don't think they can keep it down anymore. I told Cancer their person's losing their cookies. They're throwing up snickerdoodles in the corner. I think this person throwing up a whole fucking Thanksgiving dinner in the corner. I don't think they can take it anymore. I don't care what country they're from. They had Thanksgiving dinner and they fucking threw it up. Right here, the 5 of Wands. Remember, the High Priestess is under this moon, fueling it twice in the reading. Both cards of secrets and going on underneath the surface. I love that this Fakey McFakerman is here. I love it. We see it all the time in this soulmate cycle, but it never makes me smile more than in a Leo reading. When I see this, it's just nonsense. Nonsense. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Final outcome. Where are we going? 5 of Wands is conflict. It's minor conflict. It's bullshit. They could be fighting with somebody. I'm sure this is going to be a fight. If it's something they're leaving, which they are, they're walking away. Most of them are walking away from it. Some of them might choose to stay in the pain. That's part of the reason the minor arcana came out there. The universe reminding me free will is still in play here, and I'm going to remind you the same thing. Whoever I'm reading for here. Everybody got free will. This is minor arcana. This is free will. They could stop this nonsense. 5 of Wands, the weakest energy in the tarot. It's nonsense. It's silliness. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Where's this going? Let's go. Give me some cards. Yeah. Love wins the day, kids. Crossing the 5 of Wands is the Ace of Cups. And this sucker's, I'm drawn to this. This son of a bitch is leaking like a sieve. Right? Leaking gas like a Ford Pinto. A 74 Pinto. Yeah. Son of a bitch, about to catch fire right here. The 74 Pinto that the runner is driving is about to catch fire like they all do. That's why they got recalled. Of course, it was mostly because of placement of the gas tank, and if you hit the back of it, the sucker blew up like a stick of dynamite. But aside from that, 10 swords. It's done. 10 swords. The cup is Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, this reading. Ace of Cups, leaking like a sieve, love. Love wins the day here. They can argue with themselves all they want about this. These cards are read together, right? Whatever. We're happy. I'm happy with my life. It's great. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Whatever that means to you, it's a fucking lie. This is the universe giving us this message. Five of Wands. They can argue all they want. This is minor arcana. It's silliness. It's whatever. There's probably, if they are married, there's fights and spats all the time. They're probably picking fights. You know, just picking fights. Somebody's not pulling their weight if there's a marriage. That's clear here in the energy. I can tell. That's probably for a few of you. If it's a marriage or a relationship of any kind, only one side is pulling their weight. The other side, even on the practical side, the other side is lazy. It's lazy. Probably entitled on some level. There's a sense of that here too. Lazy. Nonsense. And I know these Leo readings always get 99.9% kind of ratings on them. I know for those of you that are, I'm spot on here. I have been since the beginning, haven't I? For most of you, anyway. If it's not, it doesn't matter. If it's not a marriage, whatever, they can fight it all they want. It's over. 10 swords. It's done. Somebody's had enough. What's done? Fake love. It's read with the Page of Cups. Fake, phony, childish, immature bullshit love is done. Ace of Cups is the real deal, and that's your connection. Final card out after 10 swords is somebody pulling up the big girl, big boy pants. It's Leo energy making an appearance in a Leo fucking reading. It's the Strength card. Heart chakra open, third eye going off, mask coming off. Mask is falling off this person. The Queen of Wands wears a mask. She wears a mask. She pretends on the outside that we're happy. Living happy inside. Acting to be happy. Acting happy inside their handsome home. That mask, look, it's falling off. We can see the real them now. Look at that. That's a card of communication when it falls there too. For most of you, you're going to find out about all this. Somebody's going to pull up their big boy, big girl pants and come towards you. I can't say all of you. Free will is still in play here. But this is major arcana, so it tells me the majority. This is a very powerful reading that I've pulled for you. And I've given you every ounce of energy that's here. I've told you everything that's in the ether floating around me right now about this. Except for one fucking thing. Which I am debating whether to mention. And I'm not sure if I should. I will see if the universe mentions it in the 3 cards I'm going to pull from the universe. I'm going to switch decks to the animal deck. Alright? Here we go. Give me 3 cards, universe. Pull from the bottom. 5 of Wands, again, from another deck. King of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Crossing the King of Cups is the 9 Wands. 9 Wands. Yeah. Whoever, I'm going to tell you because it came out here. Whoever this is, whether it's you or your person, I don't know. Whoever the runner is in this situation, okay? How do I phrase this? It's the easiest way to put it. There's not really, these cards add up to something. Whoever and the energy is right here. Whoever it is has never left this connection. In other words, they've been spying. They've probably created fake accounts and they're on your social media as somebody else. You know, if it's your person kind of a thing. That kind of energy is here. They've never let it go. At the moment, part of the conflict is they can't find you. Somebody can't find, and that's part of this obsession here in the connection itself. They want to reach out, but this is also forward movement. There's a lot of forward movement when this person can spy and all that kind of stuff. We'll call it spying, but it's more than that. Okay? They can't find the connection in the 3D. They can't find it. I don't know what maybe somebody's not talking about it anymore who used to. I don't know. There's just an empty hole here. I get an image in my mind of somebody looking for something. Someone lost their keys in a fucking cornfield, 50-acre cornfield, and they can't fucking find it. And they're trying to find their keys in that field. That's what I'm getting here. Alright? This is the interesting card here, the Eight of Pentacles. That's what, a lot of this means. But the Eight of Pentacles, very interesting. Is somebody who spent a whole lot of fucking, you already know this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. It's somebody who spent a whole lot of fucking time distracting themselves from this. There's a lot of wasted time here. I'm just going to say it. I said this before. I said this in an early Leo reading, and I'm going to say it now. There's a lot of wasted time here. But we're at the end of the road with this. We're at the end of the road. The universe eventually is going to stop trying. And then this is going to disappear and fade. Its importance will remain in the lives of each of the people. But the message from the universe is love wins the day. But the end result here, for most, okay? But the end result is still minor arcana, whether or not this happens here. There's still a lot of free will at play. I have to be honest about that. I don't have, what I'm trying to say is I don't have a lot of faith in somebody's decision making here. I don't know, even though the Strength card is here, I don't believe it 100%. And I just want to be honest with you about that. I've given you all the energy here. I don't know if somebody can, once they drink this Kool-Aid, for some of you, get out of it. You following me? It's like the Hotel California, the line from the Eagles song Hotel California. You could check out, but you can never leave. It's that kind of energy. It's here. Sometimes, and that's why in my case, I didn't drink the Kool-Aid in my family. When I was very young, I took a look at the timelines and I said, okay, because I can read them. It's one of my superpowers. I said, where am I going? What if I take this timeline? Well, my life would be easier. I'd have access to, blah, blah, blah money and this and that. But at the end of that road, there wasn't a lot of happiness. I didn't see a lot of happiness on it. I saw happiness of me trying to get by on my wits and my charm and my, at the time, very good looks. I say at the time because, I'm getting a little older now. I'm holding up all right, but, pale comparison to what I was at 19 and 22, I'll tell you that. But I chose that route. Because sometimes when you choose the other route, when you drink whatever Kool-Aid this person drank, it doesn't have to be like my situation. I'm just saying whatever Kool-Aid this person drank. They didn't make it on their own on some level. On some level, they went with this for the security that it provides because they believed that that was what was necessary. I don't have a lot of confidence that all of them can get out. It's because sometimes you can't. Once you drink the Kool-Aid, you can't undrink it. So, I don't know. I guess time will tell. We'll see. But if it's something you were curious about what's going on their side, I could tell you what's going on their side. Everything they're showing you in the 3D is fake, phony bullshit. Right? That's what it is. The message from the universe is, it's done, it's been done, and justice is coming. But it's up to them. This is something that hurt them. This person has some hurts. In the extended reading, we're going to pull on the message from the universe, in particular Kurt Cobain here. We're going to pull on the devil, and we're going to see what percentage of this, we're going to see where this is going to go for a lot of you. I want to pull on that because there's a ribbon of energy here, a little band of energy of, I can't undrink the Kool-Aid, but I want to because I want to go toward this. Well, let's find out why they can't undrink that Kool-Aid. Let's find out, let's see who's going to drink it and undrink it and whatever happened here. Right? But it's a very encouraging reading nonetheless. If it were me and this was my person, I would feel pretty good about the fact that I changed their life on some level by showing them, that there is something better out there. Sometimes that's a nice thing to do for someone, even if they can't get out of something, It is what it is. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I've given you everything that's in the ether right now. I dumped it all on you. I would watch this a few times so that you can get it all. There was a lot of information here. And again, I want to reiterate, your person can live alone. This reading applies if your person lives alone, by themselves, with a cat, in an apartment by the airport, hasn't seen another human being in 15 years. This still applies. There's some third energy that's keeping this connection apart, and it's something that they're bound to by some kind of obligation, expectation, or core programming within them. You know, put there from parents filling their head with nonsense. There you go. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job karmically. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. The extended link is in the description. I want it. If you want it, it's there for you. I'm going to pull on the devil, and we're going to talk to the universe about this. A justice, a tower, and a 3 of swords. That's some powerful shit. Let's find out what's going on here. All right? And why this girl is running out of air underneath there and coming up to the surface. A lot of secrets here. I'll see if I can get some of them. Doesn't always happen, but we'll see. All right? That's your reading. Good luck, Leo. Stay tuned for any energy updates. Of course, I'm going to keep an eye on this. All right.